incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Cade, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Están mandando mensajes en el Waterfield.
Still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
No way.
That play right there, Keith, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
They send Cooks left. Allen on third down. Buying some time right.
Oh,
shit. Hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep
on third down.
Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Lifting wide open.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. One of their biggest plays of the game so
by
far.
one hair. Look at that. Boom.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
A gain of 29 yards. First down, Buffalo.
Again, Allen to the air. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I love that. I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them.
Va a estar el Waterfield allá en Better Generation, bro.
Physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Sí, va a sacar la México.
To throw again, it's Allen.
Una foto ahorita.
Catches made in close. And in.
Es una Chamo Brin que dice Mexico, you know, the Mexico side patch.
Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Now Prater on to send it away. Here's Trayvon Smith with the return. This makes it up to the 25. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go.
What's up? 19 Texas.
First play, Stroud's going to pass.
Oh,
and he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Stroud off of play action. He rolls to his right. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted.
Right at that foot. Yeah, he better score.
Take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
Sure.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. First turn of the game for James Cook. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Again, it's Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Allen setting up play action. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there. Heck, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is.
Oh, shoot.
Interception like that, you just break,
they almost fucking intercepted
the
this.
will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Oh, right. Swap. Level swap. 11.
To the air, Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Pass and balls, bro.
First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Here we go.
Third and long for him here. As the open man downfield.
There you
And
go.
he will have this across the
There you
40-yard
go.
line before they manage to stop it. Working quickly here.
And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down. It's a run with Marks. And they're all the
There
way
you go.
across midfield before he's brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
13 more yards. That's another Texans first down. First and 10 at the
Trying to throw on first down. And this makes it to around the 43-yard line. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a
Well, they made the
Go
Texas
get a
probably look so
completion.
stupid in
They're
this
at a
game.
premium in this league.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. And it's incomplete, and that's
Come on.
fourth down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7.
At 18. That's it.
Stroud from the pistol.
Oh, what
It's
the
another
fuck?
first
Like,
down mistake. He's intercepted again. Matt Milano in to pick it up.
I
And
think
the
around
Bills
butt.
will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up
Oh, no,
first
excellent
and
field
10.
position. That's far as fuck.
All 52.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
And that will not be enough for a first down. And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They'll begin the quarter with 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
319.
Play action now. Allen. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. And the Texans are all down on the return at the 45-yard line.
Allen's pass intercepted. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
It's Marks on the handoff. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
All right. 18. What's that?
Running the toss here to Marks. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Gotta get this first down, nigga. There go.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. That's caught for the first. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
South. Swap. Mother swap.
From the red zone now. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Gabe. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat.
And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
All right.
Marks will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point.
Fucked up.
He
Fucked
does not
up.
tie this game. His extra points off. They remain down by 1.
What was that, nigga? Hell, nigga, we distracted, nigga. That's my field goal, man.
Now probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I get the ball back, too.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Hits his tight end on the corner route.
Strip that hole, nigga.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bills have a 1st down.
First and 10.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. Play action now with Allen. Escapes the pocket. And that's incomplete.
They better not be not
on the field. Let's see what this
I was
flag is
about
all
to say
about.
that. He's gonna fuck it up for the fashion, dog.
So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long. Now Allen off the play action. Right back to Kincaid, complete. He's going to have this one down to the 28. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
319.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Wow.
He's got it to his running back.
Wow.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Final timeout called by the Texans.
I almost hatched.
And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. 1 and all right there. And they've got to regroup for 2nd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Again, Allen to the air. He dumps this off to Cook. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on 3rd down. To throw again, it's Allen. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills will add to their lead at the end of the half. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
No timeout.
Prater adds the PAT. And the Bills
Give
grow
it the
their
ball
lead
back.
to
I'm
8.
tired of this.
Now Prater on to send
Oh,
it
I
away.
believe myself.
Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
2 seconds.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half.
18.
Stroud off the play fake. Completes it downfield to Kirk. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. It's a 29-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Houston. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Throwing here just before halftime. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. Not connects. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Now Prater on to send it away. Here's Smith on the return. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. First and 10.
Tony.
Now it's Stroud. Finds his back, marks. A lot of space ahead. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing is Stroud. Dumps it off to his running back. This is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 28-yard line.
On second down, marks. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's now third down and 3.
Mikey Texas.
Stroud now on third. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. Offense to the line fast.
And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Stroud to throw on first down. He had it for a moment, but
probably dropped it.
Jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on to the contact. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Free play here. Let's see what he does. This one won't be wheeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. After a man jumps, they come up 2nd and 5 to go.
Here we go.
To the air, Stroud. Hits his running back. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker. And goes to the hurry up here.
Brings up third and 2.
Third down, run by Marks. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal. It goes to the hurry up offense here.
That's another Texans first down.
First down, and they go right back to it. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal. At the
Here's Stroud. Dump off caught by his back. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. Working quickly here.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Why, Tony?
Now Stroud on 3rd and goal. And he is close to that marker, isn't he? But doesn't reach it. So make it an 8-yard gain. Let's see what they do here on 4th.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 4th down and goal.
Here's a handoff to Marks. And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Well, they took a gamble, and it paid off with a touchdown on 4th and goal.
And to do it on the ground at that's a confidence builder. Confidence builder for the big guys up front. Confidence builder for the running back.
It's another interception. Matt Milano going to pick it off. 11 up to the 23-yard line on the play. Wow, still a full quarter left and down only a score, but here comes an onside kick. And the Bills are able to secure this kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the 3rd quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did he say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that?
Doing that for a while. No.
He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And the Bills have a first down.
First down. A gain of 33 yards on the play. First down, Bills.
Cook trying this one up the gut. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
EJ Speed on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Another one for Cook. He gets a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Middle. Alert! What's that?
Allen on 3rd and 2. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. Get in the red zone defensively. You'll hear it all the time.
Taking that field goal, dog.
You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Oh, you should have taken that
This
field.
one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down.
Oh, there was so much good on that play. Right play call, good route, great throw, Kate. Just needed to make the catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert in every time.
Stroud from the pistol. He puts some air under it deep down the left.
Damn.
Downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Here we go. Tony. Alert the high.
Back to the air they go on 2nd. Stroud.
Come on,
That one is
Ivan.
incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here we go. 18. Okay.
Throwing on 3rd down. Stroud. This connects with Schultz.
There you go.
And he'll be brought
There you
down
go.
just as he gets it up to the 24.
Now we got room to breathe.
That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Don't worry. 18.
To the air yet again. It's Stroud. All in left side. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone.
On the quick, right?
Here's Stroud again. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Complete to Nick Chubb. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
So we're
second
through
and
3
10
here.
at the
It's the Texans who have it to
15-yard
start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Already.
Staying on the ground here with Chubb. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
He was taken down behind
Their
the
dominance
line of
against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
18. Outside. Wide Tony.
Dialing up a pass here on 3rd down. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 4th quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
The Texans will line up for the
Here's Stroud throwing for it. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th. Well, he just cost them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Throwing now on 1st down. Allen. Flushed out of the pocket. Well secured by Brandon Cooks. And he's going to have this up and across the midfield, partner, to the 48. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Hey, just give him better.
This drive is already in enemy territory.
1st down, Buffalo.
Allen now on 1st down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. So that brings up 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And they get this down to the 28. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 20. And the Bills' 1st down.
Allen going to throw again. And that's going to be complete to Haas. And he's tackled for no gain.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
He goes back to him yet again. Complete. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills come through to tie it in the 4th. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting it on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they could find a way to win this one, is this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
Here's Smith on the return. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level. They want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Stroud. This one's to Kirk out left side. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
18. Let's go.
1st down, Stroud. And this one does not go far.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Here's Stroud now.
Oh,
Could be it, folks. It's intercepted.
damn, get it right on his fucking
Picked
head.
off by Tre'Davious White. And the Bills make the play that should win them this game.
There's no way I just threw that pick.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
It's going to be the first time AG beats me.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. About set. This is 3rd and 5. Setting up to pass. Escapes the pocket.
No.
He's going to run for it. He's going to bring this
Fumble
down
that
to
shit,
35.
man. Hey, man, I thought they didn't stop the clock when he went out of bounds.
And the Bills have a 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's a give to Cook. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Final timeout called by the Texans, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Huh? Let's see that.
He'll throw it.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Pump that off, man. Pump that off, man.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Oh, what?
A 46-yard
Kicked well, and this is good. And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
So a rarity for anyone playing penalty bingo. It's a kickoff out of bounds and some great field position starting out. So 1st down from the 41.
Oh, no, man.
Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot.
Oh, he dropped it. Oh, my God.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Back to throw. Fits it through the middle. And this great effort
Come on,
winds up
let's
getting
go,
them
let's
well
go. Time to
into
run,
enemy
time to
territory
run.
before he's brought down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
36-yard line.
He'll look to throw it.
Oh,
He got hit
shit.
as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion.
Give it to
They
you,
came
man.
in
You
before
got a
he
lot
could find
better
a
today than
target
what you have done.
and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
18. What's that? Look the hot. Look the hot.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Finds a seam down the middle.
Come on,
He's gonna be
man.
stopped,
Fuck,
but
man.
not before he
Time
gets
run,
all
time
the way
run.
down to that 15-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their
Time
offense
run,
to the
time run, come
line.
on, nigga. Motherfucker, CJ, get in position.
Again, Stroud.
Shit.
There, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. He's
3
been a frequent
seconds,
target
nigga,
throughout
3
this
seconds.
game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's
3
thrown his
seconds,
way.
dog.
Well,
Damn, this is
taking him
getting
off the
nervous,
board
bro.
completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
What's that?
Oh, man. I don't know what to do, bro.
One final shot here.
Oh, you got it.
Gets to the end zone. There's no time left. That wins them the game.
This was a good-ass game. Good-ass.
In position for one last shot at it, Brock, and they come through in a moment that required absolute perfection. They were indeed perfect, and it wins them this game.
Yeah, my eyes certainly are on that offense and the celebration, but I'm also looking
You
at
wanna
that
play Fortnite,
defense,
bitch?
Kate, because
Or you
that
wanna
play
sleep?
is going to run through their mind over and over and over again tonight. Could not get the stop they